Hey guys, this is Daniel at Straight 6 Archery, here to do a breakdown on my bow this year for 2020. I went with the PSE, the NTN 33. This is the knock-on edition. I'm at 31 inches on draw length, pulling like 68, 69 pounds on draw weight. It is maxed, I just didn't want to twist cables much more, so I left it right at that. This bow has a 33-inch brace height, or excuse me, 33-inch axle to axle. 7-inch brace height with the grip on. I took the grip off. I like just shooting straight off the riser. It was a little bit more comfortable. So it's probably closer to about a 7.5-inch brace height. It has a 314 to 322 IBO rating from PSE. I don't know exactly like what the math is if I did my arrow up to that speed, what it would play out at. But I am shooting a 440 grain arrow at 295. This arrow here is my Black Eagle Outlaw 300. Cut pretty short just to make sure it tuned really, really well. I got a 100 grain head, standard insert, no weight up front besides that field point at 125 again. 4 Fletch, Max Hunters from AAE. I really, really like how these shot. A little bit louder than some other vanes out there, but they controlled broadheads extremely well. I took out the standard Black Eagle knock, went with an A knock from Boning. The double click is really nice, and it's an extremely, extremely durable knock. From there, accessories on the bow, I've got a 3-pin black gold Ascent sight on a 6-inch dovetail. I have it pretty far maxed, like in towards the bow. I like having it shorter than all the way out. I've got a Fuse Alpha Light quiver on there. It's a 5 arrow. I didn't feel like I needed more than that, like a 6 or 7 arrow quiver. It gets a little tight again with 4 Fletch arrows. They start to get pretty close. So I typically run one just flipped upside down, and they don't smash into each other. Got the Trophy Taker Smackdown on here for my rest. I really, really like limb-driven rests. I think they're a little bit more forgiving, a little bit less going on being tied into your cable. I like how they function a little bit better. A lot of people are skeptical of going with limb-driven because you have this extra cable in here down the side. When you're hunting, if you have your quiver on, completely covers it up. As you can see probably in the video, it's actually hard to see this cable because it is covered up so well by the quiver. After that, I've got a bee stinger. This is kind of like a micro hex. It's a little bit older bee stinger bar. It's a 15-inch. I've got 3 ounces of weight on the front. I went with a longer bar this year with this bow. It balanced really, really well for the front at least. I liked how it shot. My back bar setup, I have the Mathews static bar mount here, a 12-inch Flatline Mathews stabilizer on the back with 3 ounces of weight. And then this, where the damper normally is, and the mount here typically weighs about 3 ounces. So I have close to 6 ounces off the back. Shot really, really well. I didn't have to tweak in and out very much. That's why I went with this static bar. It just seemed to balance really well for me right off the bat. Peep sight, I went with the Total Peep this year. Kind of a cool deal. It's the way they machine the inside and out, or how they mold it, I should say, allows that peep to turn up to 45 degrees, and you still have the full aperture size of the peep sight. So 7/30 seconds, it can turn 45 degrees, and you can still see that much. So in cases of like hunting early season when it gets really hot and your string might twist a little bit, it is nice so you can draw back and you still see clearly through that peep sight. Yeah, we're super, super happy with the bow. I haven't shot a bow as well as I did with this bow before probably the last 2 or 3 years. I shot a Halon 32 previously back then, and it shot as good as this one, but I haven't shot one since that was as nice. So shot broadheads to any distance I wanted. Very easy to tune. Very, very forgiving bow. I was super, super happy with it. So if you guys are interested in any of the accessories that are on it, the bow, swing in. We'll show you what we've got going on. We carry all these products, and we can get you lined out.